if you try and rip the world apart. Someone will always put it back together. You can kill dreams. You can kill innocence. You can kill freedom. But you can't kill progress.
Que commencer.
Le territoire de la CDA est bien protégé. Personne n'y met les pieds.
Les augmentations étaient porteuses de grandes promesses. Jusqu'à l'incident qui a mis le monde à feu et à sang. 50 millions de morts. Des centaines de milliers de blessés. Simplement parce que de riches opportunistes cherchaient à contrôler le monde en secret. Aujourd'hui, la haine des augmentés s'est transformée en véritable apartheid. Et les émeutes ne font qu'alimenter le conflit.
Les augmentés subissent un génocide. Ils nous ont d'abord privés de nos droits, nous ont traités comme des sous-hommes, et maintenant, ils nous exterminent.
Un complot se prépare, et je dois trouver un moyen de l'empêcher. Comment font-ils pour toujours nous devancer?
Ils ont un pouvoir illimité, de l'argent et absolument aucune conscience morale. C'est tout.
Ils ont manipulé l'avènement d'une nouvelle humanité pour la rendre dangereuse. Ils ont fait de moi ce que je suis. Je vais tout faire pour les arrêter. Mes capacités avancées ont convaincu Interpol de me recruter dans leur task force antiterroriste, malgré les réticences de mes coéquipiers. Je suis prêt à endurer leurs préjugés tant que cela me permet d'avancer dans ma véritable enquête.
Eh, vous allez pas nous péter un câble maintenant? L'amplifier.
Si c'est le cas, vous n'aurez même pas le temps de le voir venir. Il s'est avéré que mes implants militaires cachaient toute une série d'augmentations expérimentales de pointe. Tu veux dire que j'ai encore plus d'implants que ce que je pensais?
Plus que ce que ton corps peut supporter.
Ce qui signifie que mes capacités d'infiltration, de combat et de piratage sont encore plus développées. Tout comme le niveau de menace auquel je fais face. Être affecté à Prague m'a placé au centre de l'activité terroriste. Et le dernier attentat ayant été attribué à un groupe d'augmentés locaux, on peut être sûr que le massacre ne fait que commencer.
Le territoire de la CDA est bien protégé. Personne n'y met les pieds.
La task force veut que je traîne le leader de la CDA devant la justice et me laisse libre d'opérer face à son armée d'augmentés. Commencer par interroger Talos Rucker sur la réalité de son approche pacifiste pourrait être un bon début. Chaque étage de son complexe est rempli de miliciens armés et de systèmes de sécurité high-tech. Mais la structure du bâtiment m'offre plusieurs options d'approche. Une approche frontale risque de faire des victimes. Mais si je veux obliger Rucker à se rendre, la force brute est une option logique. Je peux utiliser des armes modifiées, des nanolames explosives, et mon bouclier titan pour repousser leurs tirs.
Dès que vous êtes entré, j'ai su exactement quel genre de criminel vous étiez.
Si la CDA n'a rien à voir avec l'attentat, je ferais peut-être mieux de rester invisible. Je pourrais pirater leur système, utiliser l'environnement à mon avantage, assommer mes cibles avec mon Prime. et éviter des morts inutiles grâce au projectile électrifié de mon Tesla. Rucker pourrait y voir une preuve de respect, ce qui pourrait le convaincre de se rendre sans combattre.
Face à ces deux choix, mieux vaut choisir le moindre mal. Je vais donc vous suivre.
Mais la CDA et lui ne sont qu'une facette de ma quête pour la vérité. Et je vais devoir remonter plusieurs pistes et me faire des contacts des deux côtés de la loi si je veux pouvoir découvrir le véritable motif de ces attentats.
Il ne s'agit pas de faire ce qui est juste, ou de faire les choses de la bonne façon.
Les infos que j'ai obtenues par des alliés extérieurs à la Task Force me poussent à tout remettre en question. Même les vraies intentions de mes supérieurs.
Si vous croisez Miller, soyez prudent. À mon avis, vous foncez tout droit dans une embuscade. Et Miller n'est pas encore rayé de ma liste de suspects.
Ils ont tous quelque chose à cacher, ce qui veut dire que je vais devoir faire confiance à mon instinct face aux suspects.
Et jusqu'où seriez-vous prêt à aller pour aider un ami dans le besoin?
Que je travaille dans les règles ou en dehors, chacune de mes décisions aura des conséquences. Ça va chercher dans les combien un flic de Golem City.
C'est une accusation très dangereuse que tu viens de faire.
Le temps presse, et découvrir la vérité à ma façon pourrait être le seul moyen d'empêcher une catastrophe.
Il y aura un moment, très bientôt, où tout le monde devra choisir son camp.
Les conflits anti-augmentés se multiplient sur la planète. Prague n'est qu'une simple case sur un échiquier géant, dont les pièces sont toutes manipulées dans l'ombre. Je dois choisir mes alliés avec soin. Je ne dois pas oublier pourquoi je lutte. L'élite a beau se cacher dans les ténèbres, ça ne m'empêchera pas de dévoiler la vérité. Peu importe qu'ils ne parlent qu'en murmure, je ne les laisserai pas avoir le dernier mot.
Peggy 18.
We are human beings. Each and every one of us. This must not go on. This injustice must end.
An increase in the number of terrorist attacks highlights the danger posed by augmented citizens.
I once thought I could save the world. Now look at it.
Help me!
Sometimes, you just have to let go and embrace what you've become. They've worked from the shadows for years, shaping the future, manipulating lives, controlling information. Innocents have died as they play their game.
We will not sit idly by and allow our rights to be eroded out of fear and ignorance any longer. We will not be herded into ghettos and treated as outcasts. We will stop at nothing.
The world is different now. The old rules no longer apply. So much pain. So many lies. Their darkness must end.
should be your fight as well, brother. The promise of a golden age is over.
I won't let it happen again.
Peggy 18.
How did we get here?
Technology is advancing at a phenomenal rate. Artificial eyes to cybernetic limbs.
The promise of a better future. We now have the choice to free ourselves from any kind of limitation.
Strength, power, speed. Now I focus on what really matters.
Have these augmentations really been tested?
There are people who say that what is happening is unnatural, that we're playing God. But people were scared of electricity, and where would the world be without
What
that?
happens if this technology falls into the wrong hands?
Diseases or viruses that could wipe out the human race.
Scenes of terror are being witnessed worldwide.
What kind of madness has gripped the mechanically augmented people? 9 million deaths confirmed and counting.
This is an attack on humanity and the universal values that we share.
These people were hacked. They had no control.
What is the appropriate response? And can we actually protect ourselves from this happening again?
I have no idea what happened. I would never...
You tried to kill me. At what point will governments consider the idea of segregation for all our sakes?
We can be politically correct, or we can be foolish, but it's gonna get worse and worse.
The Czech Republic adds its voice to a growing list of countries calling for the relocation of its augmented citizens.
Reports of severe shortages of the drug neuropozyne required to inhibit the rejection of augmentations.
And we will fight for our God-given rights to defend our will.
In a sign of growing anti-augmentation sentiment, thousands watch.
It doesn't matter how many idiots you get out there on the street. We will not relinquish our limbs. Do you understand?
What is happening on this planet is a mass fear-mongering, and the mainstream media pushing this narrative.
The officer suffered severe facial
incident after incident after
You need to be afraid, because they are coming for you.
We will not be made slaves to corporations! We will rise up!
To them, we are the enemy.
Have you seen what your kind are doing?
My kind? You sound just like them.
We've come to a tipping point. We can't live like this anymore.
This violence is completely out of control!
The world is being paid for this corporate militants.
What do they have planned for us?
Why are they building concentration camps? What's going on out there?
Reports of multiple fatalities. There's only one way to deal with these bloodthirsty fanatics.
A lot of people died. Now you want to take away our freedom? You will pay for it in blood.
Multiple detonations looks like car bombs.
The Augmented Rights Coalition denies responsibility.
The Segregation Act has been passed into law, effective immediately.
Augmented persons are being asked to move to safe and secure segregated districts.
I don't want them to take me.
We are still your neighbors. Your brothers. Your sisters. Who love us. We lost everything. Our dreams. Our innocence.
Where are you taking her? Where are you taking her?
Our humanity.
Peggy 18. Peggy 18.
You don't seem surprised to see me.
I'm not.
This isn't a social call, Rucker. I'm here to take you in.
My people and I will resist you.
Innocent people died in that bombing today.
The augmented are suffering a genocide. It begins with demonizing us, treating us as less than human, exiling us so we are forgotten, and then exterminating us.
You getting pissed enough to end this guy yet?
I got a no-kill order.
Would have thought he'd done enough to warrant extreme prejudice.
How dare you speak to me of peace and fairness on behalf of masters who hide in the shadows and murdering without the courage to proclaim their convictions in front of the rest of the world? I suspect there's a power struggle brewing within our organization. Some people inside ARC are less committed to our ideals.
Then help me find them.
Somewhere down there, hiding in plain sight, is your real terrorist.
I can only fight enemies I see.
Then isn't it time you brought them into the light?
Peggy 18.
At the Palisade Bank Corporation, we know what top secret means. Your company's files contain valuable proprietary information worth far more than gold. We can help you protect it. Our state-of-the-art Blade server farms offer unparalleled security in a world that's teeming with uncertainty. Safeguarded by the most advanced physical and digital security systems in the world, the data you store at the Palisade Corporation will remain hands out of reach of those who seek to slander your corporate interests.
For years they thought their secrets were safe. And they were right, until now. Rippers, protecting institutions that seek to hold us back, profiting while the majority get left behind, is the Palisade's #1 priority. Ours is to breach the Blade's overhyped digital defenses and expose the truth. Fire up your neural subnet kits and join the fight. When you're in the breach, the virtual reality environment will be your playground, and your digital avatar your tool of extraction. Your primary targets are data towers, but as you progress through the system, server nodes will bring about new objectives to master. Data extraction, enemy elimination, fragment collection. These will allow you to delve deeper into the network. Extract the data, escape the server, expose the truth. As you progress, don't be surprised if mysteries cross your path. The world is a dark place, and people often turn to Rippers to dig for answers. These people had a daughter who died under mysterious circumstances. They believe a pharmaceutical corporation is involved, and information you unlock on VersaLife servers could contain the truth they need. All you have to do is locate the data and exit the server without being destroyed. No problem, right? Not necessarily. The AI core that operates the Palisade servers has security in place. Sentries, drones, turrets, and powerful prime defense units, all programmed to keep that precious data locked away. They'll quickly turn hostile against any intruder they find. But when it comes to virtual warfare, being on the cutting edge is just one way we Rippers stay ahead. Load your avatars with an arsenal of weapons to combat the virtual defenses. Use the credits you earn from successful raids to unlock new models. If a particular loadout wears out its welcome, dismantle the unwanted weapons into parts and use them to upgrade your favorites. Extracting data won't be easy, but as you gain experience, you'll earn praxis points, which can be used to unlock new abilities or improve skills you already have. Your NSN avatar can be equipped with a variety of virtual augmentations that can aid you in accomplishing your goals. But it has limited memory space, so finding the right balance of skills is crucial to leaving the breach with your avatar intact. Not really interested in taking down corrupt mega corporations from within? Fine. Then compete in challenges against your fellow Rippers. Send them your high score. If they can't beat it, you're awarded extra credits. You've motivated others by showing off your skills. But if it turns out you're a cocky failure, you get nothing in return. Of course, if you're really feeling full of yourself, you can also infect the server with modifiers. They'll increase the difficulty of the challenge, offering a more substantial reward, or give you temporary advantages by changing the rules if you're in a tricky spot. The world is full of conspiracies, Reapers, and the Blades hold the deepest secrets. No matter your motivation, your contribution will further our cause. Join the fight. Extract the data. Expose the truth. Buona fortuna, Reapers.
Welcome to the world of Deus Ex. I'm Steve Shipkowski, Executive Audio Director of the Deus Ex franchise. We are happy to present to you today the E3 demo of Deus Ex Mankind Divided. Set in 2029, it takes place in a world where mechanically augmented people like Adam Jensen have become outcasts. Many are being branded as terrorists and forced to live in ghettos under heavy police surveillance. We call it the mechanical apartheid.
Miller, it's Jensen. Just getting off the train now.
Copy that. We'll debrief when you get in. You're coming straight to the office?
Unless there's a problem at a checkpoint.
Your papers should be in order. Just keep your head down. Miller out.
Adam Jensen is back. International covert agent working for an anti-terrorist task force. This time you will play a seasoned Adam that is more empowered than ever with new possibilities such as new augmentations, weapons, and tools. He represents the human 2.0. Adam will also be playing a double agent role, as he believes that the task force he's working for is being manipulated by the Illuminati, and his goal is to take them down.
So sorry.
Excuse me, I'm very sorry.
Damn clank.
Here, let me help you with that, ma'am.
Man? Seriously?
You could have gone with Sweetie. You get my message about Dubai?
Yeah. I'm glad you're alright, Adam. That ambush sounded pretty bad, man.
Not something I was expecting, that's for sure. Any idea who hit us?
Well, I'm sure your task force will come up with something. And that it won't be what the Juggernaut Collective digs up. Kinda odd, though, don't you think? Interpol sending your team, the Prague team, to Dubai in the first place?
Miller said they were scrambling. Last minute intel. We were the only strike team available.
Yeah, well, that's a lie. Better get moving. The Collective has been keeping tabs on all task force divisions ever since we slipped into one of them. They've got a team in Oman. A hell of a lot faster than you guys.
So why send us?
I don't know. The task force is an Illuminati front, we all suspect. It doesn't make much sense to send it into an ambush.
Unless they wanted our team to see something. Officially.
Alcover, připravte si papíry. Připravte si papíry na inspekci. Co je za problém?
Wouldn't dream of it, Alex.
Nezastavuj se!
I swear it's gotten even worse here in the past few days. Everyone looking over their shoulder. Terrified Augs like us are going to attack them again.
Somebody probably will. Treat people like animals long enough, they'll start acting like animals.
You say that like there's nothing we could do to stop it.
I already tried 2 years ago. Didn't work out so well.
So what? Are you saying we should just give up? Let hatred and prejudice take over? To hell with that!
I'm saying I can only go after enemies I see, Alex. The men who caused all this, the true power brokers, they're the ones I need to stop. I thought you knew that.
I do. You, me, the Juggernaut Collective, we're all trying to stop them. It doesn't mean turning a blind eye to
Then help me find them.
Okay, move along!
I hate this city. Come on. If you're right about Dubai, about the Illuminati needing your team as witnesses, then we need to find out why. Who gave you the order to mobilize?
Miller did. But it probably came from someone higher up the chain.
Doesn't mean he's not in on it. Ever heard of the NSN?
The neural subnet, sure. In TF-29, directors use it to plan ops and communicate privately in cyberspace. What's this?
Whisper chip, custom-made wiretap device. Janus designed it to fit inside the NSN's motherboard.
Ah, the elusive Janus, the leader of the hacktivists. Am I ever gonna meet this guy?
Someday, maybe. Right now you need to concentrate on Miller and find a way to access the NSN's code.
After the terrorist attack in Prague, the task force asked Adam to look for Talis Rucker, the leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition. The task force thinks that he is responsible for this terrible act.
But still we have no answers. No one has yet claimed responsibility. Dr. Talis Rucker, the leader of ARC, posted a letter condemning the attack. Sources close to the investigation, however, tell me that Rucker and ARC may be behind it after all. I don't know about you folks, but with the upcoming...
Interesting pre-game ritual you've got there. You getting pissed enough to end this guy yet?
I got a no-kill order.
Is that right? Would have thought he'd done enough to warrant extreme prejudice.
How far out are we?
Coming up on it now. Not many spots I can set her down. Got a preference?
Get as close to the ground as you can. I'll take it from there.
Whatever you say, boss.
Deus Ex: Mankind Divided is an action RPG mixing several gameplay pillars: combat, stealth, hacking, and social, with deep choices and consequences, wrapped in a heavy narrative. You can play the game any way you want. You can go stealthy, full combat, or a mix of both. You can finish the game without killing anyone if you choose.
Chicane, I'm in ARC territory now. That flyby show you anything?
First section seems to be a mass storage area. View ahead looks like ARC has repurposed it for living quarters. Or barracks, maybe.
Those
Cheat activated. Cheat activated.
Peggy 18.
If you try and rip the world apart, someone will always put it back together. You can kill dreams. You can kill innocence. You can kill freedom. But you can't kill progress.
Peggy 18.
Les augmentations étaient porteuses de grandes promesses. Jusqu'à l'incident qui a mis le monde à feu et à sang.